Good afternoon. How's everybody today? Well. What did I do today? Woke up this morning, lazy boy. I don't know why, I just felt tired. I thought I slept good, but I got some hours in, but I felt a little lazy. So I did some emails and caught up on comments. And in reading the comments, I was like, wow, some really cool comments. People asking genuine questions and interacting. I feel honored to know you guys, really, because it's like I'm here living my life. When I first started this, I didn't have any references. I didn't know what to do, but I'm very happy to share so people can learn, and I can learn from you guys. So it's great, and this is what I'm thinking of doing. I want to start a Facebook page, I think, a closed group Facebook page, so that we can all join it and leave comments. If you want to talk about health insurance, feel free. If you want to talk about health, feel free. And somewhere where you can go, how do you do this? How do you do that? Where do I get this information from? So I'm going to start it, and as soon as I've done it, I'll let you know. In fact, maybe I'll start it before I post this, so we have it already. And we can just, good morning, I'm going to be in this area. Anybody want a coffee or stuff like that? So, what do you think? My little friend here. You want to say hi? Look. Hey, you want to say hi? Woohoo! Say hi. Say hello, Mr. G. He's going to be 1 year old next month. So, why did I call the video, I think I'm a millionaire? I read a book once called The Mind of a Millionaire, How Millionaires Think. And it was all about money and how to invest and what to buy, what not to buy. But I think I'm a millionaire because I'm fulfilling my dream. I have a pension. It pays me well. I saved up my money and I bought myself a Canon 80D. Probably in hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have bought it, because I probably won't use it to its full extent. But I love taking pictures, and I have different lenses I had before, so that's why I bought the Canon, and I can go take pictures. I love photography. I love just catching that one image, But I live here. I'm very happy, and I share with you guys and get some crazy good comments. So thank you very much. Crazy, huh? So I think, millionaire in money, maybe not, but millionaire in health and emotions, I believe so. Because I lived in America for a while, and before I left America, I worked in a health food shop. What was it, like a in America, vitamins, England vitamins shop, giving advice to people on what nutrients to take. And they had one section to do with, I guess you call it male fertility or something. And in the evenings when I was on my own, a couple times I worked in the evenings in the mall. The money was terrible, but I was just waiting for my flight, so I did it. I was really surprised in the amount of guys that came in there, even in their 40s, who had, ED, erectile dysfunction. I was actually shocked how many people had that. And they had it because of different medications and stress and many other reasons. And many other ailments, people have. I remember I worked in a cabinet shop once for a while, and the guy who came in to inspect the fire extinguishers, I mean, he looked like death on legs. And he was, my age or younger. So I think to myself, to be 61 and have no medicine and no pain and everything's working. And here's the most important thing I believe in the world, is to have a sound mind. so you can think. You know, you see a problem, you can analyze the problem, you can ask questions, formulate a plan, execute, done. So that's my idea of being a millionaire, having a sound mind and being healthy and having food to eat, a place to sleep, nobody shooting at me. So, and all you guys who keep commenting, so thank you so much. I want to show you something, can I? This I don't know if it's any good now. The flower only lasted a couple of days. You see this big old plant here? Big leaves. Like from the tip to the top, maybe 1.3 meters, something like that, I'm guessing. Fully grown. But do you think this guy looks healthy? Look at the green in that leaf there. And the one there. Look at the green in that. And then look at the flower. Isn't that beautiful? Actually, thinking about it, I have a picture of when it looked nice the other day, so here it is. What do you think? Pretty, eh? Yeah, the lady down the road, like a neighbor, has a coffee shop way down the road, about 6 kilometers from here. And she came by the other day and seen it, and got really upset because she's had these same plants for a long time and it hasn't flowered. I've had many plants here that most people don't get flowers from. There's like a holy bush, people call it. It's like you give it as a gift. It's like a lot of respect and quite expensive. And I had some small ones. They're now real big and they flower. Everything that people say, well, most people can't get that to flower. I don't even try, it just flowers. I guess it's happy at paradise. News flash. Oh my God, news flash. Okay, yesterday I did a video about the farmer's field there, rice and so on. And people asked me questions and I had no idea. So I went and spoke to the farmer and found out some details for you. And that was, how much does he make on farming rice? He said he makes 6,000 baht per ton, and he gets, so that's 1,000 kilos, and then he gets 1 ton per rye. So I finally remembered. 1 ton per rye, so it's 1,000 kilos, and for 1,000 kilos of rice, he gets 6,000 baht. Which is not a lot of money, really, I think, because you know each part of the field is flat and it's a cube. Each one is higher or lower across this field, lower than the next. So he pumps the water in from the river on this side to that side, under the road, and it fills one field, and he blocks that, and it fills the next field, and he blocks that, and fills the next field. So he's got diesel to put water in the field, and then he's got to pay diesel. They have these, in fact I rode one. Let me show you. Ready? What do you think? Funny, huh? So it's that funny machine. They do two things. One, they have like a board at the back and they ride around trying to make it as flat as they can. So they put the water in and let the water go down, 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 and they keep riding around and for sometimes days around the fields trying to get it as flat as they can. Why? Because when they pump the water in, then they can pump it in and a little bit of water will cover the whole field. Instead of having like a big dip or a high piece and another, like, so you have one side of the rice field has like 6 inches of water and the other side has 1/4 of an inch, that sort of thing. So it's got to be flat. Then once it's ready, they have to pay some guys to come in. They have a backpack like the sprayer backpack, but this one has seeds in it, and they spray the seeds. And then a few days after they spray the seeds, well, maybe about 2 weeks after they spray the seeds, the field will start to go green where the sprouts are coming, rice sprouts. And then maybe 2 weeks after that, they walk around the field. To me, I don't know why they do that, because they put big footprints in it and squash the rice in places down. But they spray these little pellets, it's a nitrogen or fertilizer balls, all over the field. And then they leave it, and then water in water, and leave it, water, and then they spray it with pesticides and more water. I think they spray it like 2 times. And how long does it take to grow? It takes 3 months, roughly, from the time they put the seed down to the time they harvest it. I guess there's different types of rice, but he has 3 to 4 crops per year. So some people tell me that they never used to plant so much before. They might plant once or twice a year, but now they're doing it 3 and 4 times a year. So interesting. So that's 6,000 baht per 1,000 kilos per rye. I don't know how many ryes here. My place is like almost 4 rye. So I'm guessing you must have a couple hundred rye over there. It's quite a big field. Anyway, that's it. So by the time you paid anybody, and it's not his land, he rents the land. His house is his, the property his house is on is his, but he has to pay rent to farm the land. So, you know, like I said, he doesn't have a Mercedes over there. You know, he dresses like I dress, you know, pretty casual. Actually, most days he's got shirts that got holes in for working. You know, I never see his wife in expensive clothes. Even when she's going, you know, she's put her hair up and makeup on to go to the shop. She doesn't have expensive clothes. She just, I wouldn't say jeans, but slacks and a shirt, and off she goes to the market, you know. But they're carving out a life, I guess, you know. I don't know, just all my presumptions are just guesses of what they do. But I watch him. Another thing he lets me do is, one thing I have to remember is I'm not Thai and he's not from the West. So cultural difference, some things he does that bugs me, and I'm sure things I do bug him. But we get on well. So the rice, let me show you. The rice is, the harvester takes the rice off the top and throws a straw out the back. What is Mr. G doing over here? Huh? What is Mr. G doing over here? Playing in the straw? Are you having fun? So you can see the straw here, and what will happen now is a tractor comes and he sells this straw. Somebody comes and pays him so much per rye to take this straw off, and what they do is they you know, they use it for farm animals and stuff like that. They use it for farm animals, and they bale it up and make big bales. So I always ask him, can I have some straw? I used to wait till they baled it, but then once they bale it, it's not his. So now I ask him when it's like this. So I get like, put a t-shirt on and then get great big arms full of it, and maybe like 10 arms full. Sometimes I'll buy it off the guys if I don't feel like carrying it across the street. I'll wait till it's baled. Yeah, I'll wait till it's baled and then buy it from them. They sell it in the market for I think 60 baht a bale, but they give it to me for 20 baht a bale. So 2 big bales for £1. Not expensive. And what do I do with it? I break it up and put it around my trees, bushes, everything. What does that do? 2 things. It stops the weeds from growing, and when it rots and goes into the ground, it gives the ground nutrients. So and it protects the sun. I try to put it around like a ½ meter or a little bit more around the plant, maybe 2 inches thick, because then also when the sun hits the ground, it's not burning the roots right there. So it keeps the weeds down, keeps the heat from going into the ground, and it rots and gives the ground nutrients for the plant to grow. That's what I do with it. Okay, that's the end of another day, guys. I hope you're well. Look after yourselves. And I'll link I put a link in the bottom of the Facebook page I'm going to create so we can all share information. Like I said, I'm going to make it a closed group, so people who just want to come and be nasty can be blocked out. But I don't care who joins, but I'm going to watch, and if people are nasty, then out they go. But the point is to, you know, people who live here in Thailand or anywhere in the world, just want to share information, generally interested, want to help people. That's what it's for, to share information and help each other, okay? And if it don't take off, no big deal, I don't care. But the point is to, I want to make it available, because I know some of you will know that we have some real cool exchanges in the comments. And you know, I've learned stuff from you, and I hope I helped you. What do you think?